i-Tutor IAS Academy. Today's topic is GIRMITIYAS. GIRMITIYAS are indentured laborers who are shipped to countries in the East Pacific and the Caribbean islands, particularly in Fiji, Mauritius, South Africa, Trinidad and Tobago, Singapore, Malaysia and others in the 19th century and early 20th centuries to work on plantations in British colonies that were reeling from a labor crisis following the abolition of slavery in 1833-34. The term Girmitiya derives from the Hindi word Girmit, meaning agreement, referring to the contract they signed. The Indian indentured system was a system of indentured servitude by which more than 1.6 million workers from the British India were transported for labor in European colonies as a substitute for slave labor following the abolition of trade in early 19th century, and it continued till 1920s. The East India Company's regulation of 1837 laid down specific conditions for the dispatch of Indian labor from Calcutta. The would-be immigrant and his immigration agent were required to appear before an officer designated by the government of British India with a written statement of terms of contract. The length of service was to be 5 years, renewable for further 5 years. The immigrant was to be returned at the end of his service to the port of departure. After saving their indentures, some returned to India while many chose to stay and form new communities in the colonies. The Indian diaspora has grown manifold since then, which is being still growing till now. According to the World Migration Report 2022, India has the largest immigrant population in the world in 2020, making it the top origin country globally, followed by Mexico, Russia, China. The Indian diaspora contribute to the country's cultural and economic growth in many ways. The remittances by the diaspora play a crucial role in our economy. In 2023, India topped in remittances inflow list, receiving $120 billion, followed by Mexico, which is only $66 billion, which is followed by China and Philippines. The government of India has been organizing Pravasi Bharatiya Divas biennially on 9th January to celebrate the contributions of the Indian diaspora to their homeland. January 9 was selected because it commemorates a day in 1915 when Mahatma Gandhi, the greatest Pravasi, returned to India from South Africa to lead the country's freedom struggle. Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award is given out as part of the Pravasi Bharatiya program as the highest honor conferred on non-resident Indian, person of Indian origin, or an organization or institutions established and run by them. The award is to commemorate the contribution of the Indian diaspora to create a better understanding of India abroad, supporting India's causes and work for the welfare of the local Indian community. Now let's see some previous year UPSC mains question from this topic. The Indian diaspora has a decisive role to play in the politics and economy of America and European countries. Comment with examples. Second question. The Indian diaspora has an important role to play in Southeast Asian countries' economy and society. Appraise the role of Indian diaspora in Southeast Asia in this context. Here is a prelims practice question from the topic. Consider the following statements regarding Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. It is celebrated annually to commemorate the return of Mahatma Gandhi. Second statement. Recently, 18th edition of Pravasi Bharatiya Divas was held in Odisha. Which of the following statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 and 2. Write your answers in the comment section. Thank you for watching. For more related contents, do like, share and subscribe to i-Tutor IAS Academy.